Stay fresh music.
Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So last week I did put together a video showing you guys the top 3 best ways to make money in GTA 5 online, which a bunch of you guys really seem to enjoy, as there was at least one method that all of you guys could grind out in that video and make tons of money. Now, some of the methods in that video have been changed or they've been updated, so I thought I'd go ahead and put together somewhat of an updated version to that video. So as always, if this video does help you guys out in any way, shape or form, and you would like to see me cover more epic money and RP guides in the future, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe as I do post daily Red Dead 2 and GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so coming in for the very first money making method, and that is by completing this week's brand new time trial. It takes less than 2 minutes to complete and will earn all of you guys a very nice 100k. Okay, so this week's time trial is called LSIA, as I mentioned in the intro, and it is located at the international airport on top of this car park. Now, the great thing about this time trial, as you guys can see, it has a part time of only 1 minute 43, and this week's time trial is surprisingly easy. I know it's much more easy than the previous few weeks that you guys have been trying them, so hopefully all of you guys will be able to complete this straight away. Now, as always, I prefer to do these on motorcycles. The 2 motorcycles that I would suggest for this one are the Bati 801 or the Hakuchu. However, if you guys just prefer supercars over bikes, then this time trial this week is easily doable in like a T20 or a Banshee or a Zentorno. So I would suggest trying it on a motorbike first, and then if you can't do it on a motorbike, try it out the supercar. I actually had a friend who completed this week's time trial in an armored Karuma. I have another friend who also completed his time trial with 10 seconds to spare at the end, which is humongous for a time trial. So it's such a big gap to mess up. As you guys will see, I end up messing up a few times in my run, and I'm still able to complete it very easily. Hopefully all of you guys will be able to do the same. So as I mentioned, I'm going to be using the Bati 801 in this video. So the first thing you guys want to do, as soon as you arrive at the time trial, you want to start the time trial. As soon as you've started it, press pause and then go ahead and mark up the finish line, just so you guys have a waypoint as soon as you guys do this first little obstacle. Now, once you've set the waypoint, hold down Y or triangle to respawn, just so you can restart the race. As soon as you've done that, you want to have your bike lined up with this little ramp, pull a wheelie and then jump straight off this ramp. Now from here, pull a wheelie instantly to increase your speed and try and get up to max speed again. Now on this road, there won't be that much traffic when you start this time trial, so you want to take another left onto the oncoming road. Now try and stay onto the inner side of the left side of this road so you can dodge those cars, and now you're going to switch over to the right lane and try and pop a wheelie to increase your speed as much as you can. Now from here, surprisingly, there isn't that much traffic at all, and this is very self-explanatory. From here, all you're doing is basically following the waypoint. Just try and concentrate on holding wheelies and try and avoid oncoming traffic for this point. Now when you reach this point, you can cross over to the right side as I do. As you guys can see, I messed up and whacked into a truck there, losing some seconds. However, this time trial is so straightforward and easy. As long as you guys are able to pull a few wheelies every couple seconds, you should be able to smash this within time. Now when you approach this point, you'll be going up like somewhat of a little mini hill. You do want to watch out holding wheelies, because as you're about to see in a second, I end up getting some major air time and losing out some seconds. So you could hold down A or X on the PlayStation, can lean forward while you go up those little mini hills, just so you don't pull a wheelie and end up failing or falling off your bike. Now I would suggest staying on the right side so you don't have any oncoming cars, and there is actually a bike lane on this road as you're about to see, so it's very easy and straightforward. One of the most annoying things about time trials, trust me, is the oncoming traffic for some of them where you have to dodge cars and it's near enough impossible. This week is so easy and straightforward. Whether you do it at daytime or nighttime, this road here leading towards Blaine County only has one car in between them at times, so as you can see, I'm so confident I'm crossing over into the other lane. But like I said, you don't even have to hold down wheelies for an extra long amount of time, and you should notice the finish line here on the left. As soon as you crash into it, do watch out, because you are going to crash into a wall and go flying like that. Rockstar Games are also offering double money and double RP on the adversary mode known as Deadline. Now if you guys play this adversary mode in the right way, you guys can earn easily over $150,000 from a single game alone. So I'll quickly break down how you guys can actually earn the biggest payout as of right now. Now obviously you guys can't play adversary mode solo, so you will need some friends to grind this method out with. You do only need one other friend to do this method that I'm going to show you in today's video, so that is a great thing. Now maybe some of you guys don't have that many friends that actually play GTA 5 online. Do be sure to definitely leave a comment underneath this video with your gamer tag or your PSN and say willing to grind this method. You might be better off leaving whether or not you got a mic as well, because I know certain players only like to play with other players who've got mics. Very quickly, before I actually get into the best method and how to grind this method out, as well as how to earn all the in-game bonuses, I'm going to quickly let you guys know what this game mode is all about, just in case some of you guys are watching my videos and you've never played this game mode before and you're just going to be very confused. It's very simple to understand. As you guys can see here, all players will basically just start on a Shatura or motorbike, and you'll basically leave a trail behind your motorbike, which is like a laser, and that will basically destroy the other enemies. So the objective of the game is to get the other players to drive into that line that you leave right behind your bike. So as you guys can see here, I'm currently leaving an orange trail right behind where I drive because my color team is orange, and my friend is leaving a purple trail. As soon as I drive into his trail, I'm going to lose a life or he's going to gain a point depending on how you guys set the game up, which I will be explaining in just a second. So as you guys can see, as easy as that, I drive into my friend and then I end up losing a point. Now there is 3 pickups that you guys can pick up around the map that give you guys an advantage. The first one being the timer, which will slow down time. Obviously, this being such a fast-paced game mode, this one could be a lifesaver. If you see yourself coming into a close situation, you can quickly slow down time and make a move to the left or the right. The second one is the one you can see right here, is the speed boost, which is also pretty vital in this one, just in case you guys need to get in front of your enemies and quickly cut them off to take them out. I've noticed this has helped me a ton. And finally, we have the bunny hop. Pretty self-explanatory. If someone drives in front of you, you're able to jump straight over them. So that's basically the gist of this deadline adversary mode and how it works. Like I said, pretty straightforward and simple. So now we can move straight on to the juicy stuff and how much you guys are going to be earning depending on how much you guys spend in the game, as well as how to earn all the bonuses, which will make a massive difference to your final payout. So first things first, a lot of you guys have been earning crappy payouts from this deadline adversary mode are going to be doing exactly what I do here on screen, and this is something you guys want to avoid. So most of you guys probably to start this adversary mode, you'll press start, go across to online, go down to jobs, play job, go down to Rockstar Created, go down to adversary mode, and you simply just want to select any of these deadline modes. Now what you guys will notice is when you actually go ahead and select one of these deadline adversary modes, it's going to do exactly what you guys can see on screen. It's going to put you into another random lobby where someone else is the host. Now you shouldn't need me to explain why you don't want this to happen, because obviously this person doesn't know how to set the games up properly, and you guys ain't going to be able to earn the most amount of money for the time that you guys actually spend on the game. So as you guys can see right here, I had a random level 55 who was setting up the game. So the first thing, the most important vital thing when you guys are grinding at this method is you can press start, go across to online, go down to Rockstar Created Jobs, play job, you want to go down to adversary mode, and then when you're over deadline, what you can actually do is bookmark the job. And by you bookmarking the job, it will basically allow you guys to host it every single time. When you guys go across to online, instead of actually starting the job directly for adversary mode, what you actually want to do is go over to bookmark jobs, and you'll see the bookmark jobs that you've just bookmarked there ready for you guys to host. Or another method would be, if you guys are looking to grind out the deadline mode for a bit longer, maybe a few hours or so, is to press start, go across to create playlist, and you want to just add a few of these deadline adversary modes into a playlist, because then from there you can go ahead and launch the playlist, and it'll just launch each of the deadline adversary modes one after the other, saving you guys time of backing out, loading in the sky and all that stuff. Now the second and probably the most important tip that you guys want to take note of is you cannot grind this method out to the max on every single deadline map. That's the reason why I thought Rockstar Games randomly added double money to this one, because this one's the hardest to work out how to actually maximize the most amount of money. So what you guys will notice is when I'm hovering over these deadline maps, some of them require a minimum of 2 players, while the majority of them require a minimum of 4 players. So as you guys can see right here, you don't want to bookmark deadline 1, 2 or 3. However, you can do this method with deadline IV number 4. You can't do it with number 5. You can do it with number 6. You can do it with number 7, and that is it. It must be between 2 to 4 players for you guys to be able to grind this out for the most amount of money with a friend. And the reason for that is so you can basically guarantee at least you and one of your friends will be taking away both 234k after playing 2 games, because obviously there's no teams on this adversary mode. It's 100% solo, so if you have more players, you're all going to be earning different payouts, and obviously only the top 2 are going to be earning decent money, while the other 2 people are just going to be wasting their time, and in that time the other 2 people would have been better off going head to head, because that way one of them 2 would have finished first in their game, or even second, and definitely would have took away a minimum of 80k. And as you guys can see, 80k is still more than second place got by finishing in a game of 4 people. So as you guys can see right here, the game I had earlier, only 2 of us, and the second place ended up getting more than 3 of the other players in the bigger lobbies. So you're always straight away definitely better off doing 1v1s. Whether you guys take it in turns and let you win one, then your friend win one, then you win one, or even if you just play legit and just go head to head, you're always going to be making much more money than those other guys grinding out in lobbies with 4 people. So Rockstar Games can try and play smart by adding an adversary mode in that you think you can't earn a ton of money from, but if you just use your brain like I showed you, you can equally earn just as good money from grinding this method as any other adversary mode. Now once you guys are in this part of the menu, you want to make sure you have it on first to win 2 rounds with the round duration on 15 minutes, and then from here go ahead and launch the game. Now if you guys end up winning a round under 3 minutes, you're only going to receive 10k and the losers will only receive 5k. If the round finishes between 5 and 7 minutes, that will jump all the way up to 16k for the winner and 8k for the losers. If you guys go ahead and finish this game between 8 to 10 minutes, that will jump up again to 20k for the winners and 10k for the losers. And if you guys go ahead and finish the game between 10 and 12 minutes, your payout will increase to 26k for the winner and 13k for the losers. However, if you guys go ahead and spend the 15 minutes in the round, you guys will be receiving the max 40k per round, as well as a very nice 20k for the loser. Now of course, Rockstar Games have changed this adversary mode, so the max we can go up to is the first to win 2 rounds, whereas the previous one, Overtime Rumble, was the first to win 4 rounds. So if I go ahead and win 2 rounds in this game and lose 1 round, I'll be receiving 40k for each round, taking my total to 80, plus the losers payout of 20k, taking my total income to a nice 100,000 per game. Yet you guys might be thinking, how the hell was my payout at 154 at the start of the game? And that's because I went ahead and earned something called the winners round bonus. And as you guys could tell, after a few games, this will make a massive difference to the money you guys will be earning in the long term from grinding this method. And it's very simple to do so because there isn't too many rounds on this new adversary mode. Like I said, it's the first to win 2 rounds. What you guys want to go ahead and do is either go ahead and play against a noob, so you can just let him win the first round, like go AFK so you get 20k, and then you go ahead and win the next 2 rounds, so you're winning them back to back, in other words one after the other. You guys will be receiving an extra $54,000 for doing so. So as you guys can see here, I just went ahead and let my friend beat me in the first round, and then I started to play properly in the second round, went ahead and won the second round, got my 40k, he got his 20k, withdrawed at 1 round each. I went ahead and won the next round after this, which would bag me another 40k, but instead of receiving $100,000, boys, 154k, as well as an insane 15,000 RP. However, moving on to the third and final best money maker method that all of you guys should definitely be making the most of, and that is by making the most of the double money and double RP being offered on every single contact mission. Now if you guys are active viewers on my channel, then you'll know that I have covered a few epic money maker methods already to do with grinding these. However, by far the best way to grind out these contact missions is to create a playlist with like 5, 6 or 7 of these jobs in one playlist and just continually spam them out back to back, so you guys can be making easily like 300, 400, 500k from a single playlist alone. And one of the greatest features about playing them in a playlist is that you guys can simply restart the playlist once it's done. You don't have to view any loading menus, go back into free roam, wait 5 minutes in the sky. You literally just press restart and you're back in the job. Now what I'll actually go ahead and do is leave a link to a couple different playlists down below in the description that you guys can go ahead and bookmark, that you can just simply go ahead and play. These include a ton of the best paying missions, so I won't go ahead and cover all of them in this video, but instead what I will do is I will cover what I personally think is the best mission to grind out when you take everything into account, how difficult it is, the money you receive, and how long it takes to complete. I guarantee all of you guys will be able to come on straight away and stack millions easily. Now what I will also cover quickly is actually how the payouts do work, so whether you're playing solo or with friends, and all the bonuses you can earn, just so you guys are fully clued up in this video and you can work out of this video what suits you guys best in any other mission basically. Okay, so as I briefly touched upon in the intro, I'm going to show you guys by far the easiest solo method any of you guys will be able to do straight away and earn some insane cash. This method right here will earn you guys over 41k and over 5k RP every 15 minutes. And then shortly after this method, I'm going to show you guys how you earn the biggest payout possible in GTA 5 Online as of today. So the first thing you guys want to do for the solo method is simply be in an online session, press start, go across to play job, go down to Rockstar Created, and you want to launch the mission called Cleaning the Cat House. Now, I'm not going to lie, boys, this mission is an extremely good paying mission, even when it's not double money and double RP. However, the best thing about this is it's extremely easy as long as you guys follow the method that I use while playing this mission. Now, there is actually two different methods on how you guys can take this. However, I'm going to show you guys the first method and by far the best method first, and I'll briefly touch upon the other method that you guys can use later on in the video if you guys are like an extremely low rank. However, as you boys can see on screen, all you guys want to do as soon as you get into the mission is pull up your phone, give Merryweather a call and request a helicopter pickup. This will only cost you $1,000, and what you guys will be earning in the end, this is practically pennies towards it. However, like I said, you don't have to call a helicopter. There is another method that I'm going to show you guys in a little bit later on. So as soon as the helicopter lands, simply shoot the pilot, toss him at the heli, and then simply head over to the location of Anna, which is in an abandoned hotel. So as you boys can see, once you approach Anna at the hotel, you'll notice that there is actually a shit ton of enemies around her. However, to simply avoid this, all you have to do is do what I do here, land the heli on the roof, and then Anna will come through the roof on the side, get straight into the heli, and that is it, boys. That is literally the mission complete. That is now 41k for going, landing a helicopter and delivering somebody. This is by far, if you guys can find the easier Martin mission, let me know the mission, record it on your phone or your capture card, and I will personally send you guys $1,000 if you can find me an easier mission for the amount of pay that you guys get. Like literally, I didn't have to shoot one bullet. All I had to do was call the heli, land the heli, pick someone up and drop them off. Now, as I briefly explained yesterday, Rockstar have changed how mission pay works now. It's all time based, so the longer you guys spend in a mission, the more money you guys will actually receive. I did go into this in full detail in yesterday's video. However, I understand that not all of you guys watch all of my videos, so I'll briefly go over it again in this video. So as you guys can see on screen now, to receive the maximum payout of any mission, you guys don't want to spend no longer than 15 minutes in the mission. You guys will also receive extra 10% bonus for each play that you have in the mission. I'll show you guys more about that later on in the video. However, I do spend 50 minutes in this mission to receive the max $41,400 and over 5k RP. So it's up to you guys whether you want to do it for 15 minutes, or you can see here if you do it to 6 to 8 minutes you get 60%, so it might be a bit better doing it every 6 minutes. Completely up to you, take it whatever way you guys like to do it. But as you boys can see on screen, once I deliver Rana, I receive an insane $41,400 and over 5k RP, which is insanely good for a very basic mission. So like I said, if you guys don't have that many friends that do play GTA 5 online, do be sure to leave a comment down below with your PSN or your gamer tag. Put together a good little group of you guys, because it really will make the difference in the long run. Nonetheless, that is going to do it for me, guys. 3 epic money making methods working as of today on PS4, Xbox One and PC. If you guys have enjoyed this video and you would like to see me cover more epic money and RP guides in the future, all I ask is you drop a like down below and feel free to subscribe, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.